the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go in a tropical rain here in Tampa. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Ready.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be hit and drop behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Like this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
2 yards.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
Third and long. Here's Tua. Godwin working the right side. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense. He takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9.
Riggs. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Corey, 70.
Again, it's Henderson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Tyler Gordon there to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
This is third and 6.
Go! 18, 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 11 yards on the pass there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 5.
70 Lions.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run. He understood his leverage.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Ellis. And the Panthers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
From the gun, here's Tua. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Panther first down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Panthers.
Play action. Tagovailoa. That is caught right side. That's landed. And he'll be taken down. So we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
That's another Panthers first down. First and goal.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll take this one in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Carolina.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll start at the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Pass over the middle, but it's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be second down. They'll go play action here with Dart. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100.
It's a toss play. Left to Gibbs. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Back to throw is Tua. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now, Tagovailoa on 3rd and goal. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set up. 60. Hey, smash.
Throwing is Dart. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. Now he's free at the 35. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. So after one, the Panthers off to the early advantage. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
70 Rangers, Viking 18.
Out of a shotgun. It's Dart. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
60, let's go. 70 Timberwolf, Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Dragon 60.
Out of the gun. 3rd down. It's Dart. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it. And Aaron Knight can even sniff the 1st down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers are on the board. It's now 10-3. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, get set.
In motion comes Pittman. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
12 yards on the play. But it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Tag. I got it. Cowboy 80.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They're on the march. Another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
60, Chap 60. Come on. 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
Now Dart. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Go street. 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Take go.
Here's Dart. On the run to the right. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
On 15-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field. 3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Toss, Henderson heading right. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
And much more room to run on this one. Pick up of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
He'll get this out wide, and he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Dart. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Buccaneers, 1st down.
Smash!
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Henderson. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Trap 60!
Dart. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Okay, break!
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Go! Trap goal 80!
Looking to throw. It's Dart to the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Gain of 19 yards. And the Panther 1st down.
To throw is Tua. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this 1st half. Interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And with a well-placed kickoff. That's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be back up now to start this drive. On first down, Dart. Quick throw here is complete. Running free at the 45. Moving inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10.
Buccaneers 10. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First down 10. As they're on 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
That's Goddard in motion. Here's Gibbs. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Ready.
That's Goddard in motion. Play action. Tagovailoa. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. Boswell adds the extra point. Panthers move out to a 24-10 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
And they're on 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown the Buccaneers. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Buccaneers 17.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
29. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
Tua now on 3rd down. A short one that is caught by Fanning. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
Give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground. And they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So, in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
That's caught by Gibbs. He's into the clear again. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play for the Panthers. 42 yards. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now a give up the middle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. That's Goddard in motion. They'll run with Gibbs. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And this one blown up. Good serve. Drop him. Loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Solo left Zion. Hey, 21's here.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. That was incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will extend their 3rd quarter lead. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 20-yard line.
Once more, it's Henderson. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
You You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
60 Eagles, 60, cut back team, cut back team. Motion, motion. Take go.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And this will be knocked down. Incomplete. Penalty flag down in the backfield. Usually a sign of a hold. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They send Godwin in motion. On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Carolina. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This fielded at about the 9. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
72. Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart, and that is incomplete. Amador Lenore there defensively to break that one up.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. A fair catch. called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
They send Godwin in motion. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. From just shy of midfield, here's second down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
46-yard line.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
3rd and 11.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's Tua. He's got a man. It's finished. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready, shot.
That's Goddard in motion. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 20, here's second down and 9.
40.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And the Buccaneers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver-type ball skills. Those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Second down, 8 yards to go.
No!
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And Those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
It's a short kick. Their catch is called for, and they're going to be in business with a short field to work. A run here with Gibbs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, cover one. Ready.
They send Godwin in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Now Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up
It is third and long.
Ready. Turbo three.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's fourth and long coming up. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
I'm not lying.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Again, it's Henderson. He's got it. That's a first down at the cross midfield. And down to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 6. That's good for a first down.
Panther 60.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hand off, and it's Henderson. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46.
Second down and 8. Throwing is Dart. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.